Hello and welcome to Justice Community, the show that gives you fun facts like, did you know that if opened, the human heart could drain your body of blood within 2 minutes? And also, you should not put that on a Valentine's Day card.
Hi, Quick. How are you? It's been a while.
A while. I wrote that joke for Valentine's Day and I wanted to use it. I was like, not gonna not use that.
Fair enough. Fair enough. What would be the joke for this week instead? Because this is like weeks before, right?
This is the joke for this week instead is the show starting slightly late because there was a fishing window. That's why.
There was that is why.
Like if you're in the Discord, you saw the message. Shit, I'm gonna be late to the pre-show, but the show should start on time. So I thought I could finish the fishing window. It turns out I could not finish the fishing window.
Oh, this is definitely going into the shorts. This is amazing. Yeah. I'm good. I'm good. I had a tiny itty weeny project this weekend of casting the CCRC in Spanish, the Crystal in Conflict regional. Yeah, it was fun. It was fun.
CCRC in Spanish. So who won?
It was the quarterfinals. What is before the quarterfinals?
Round of 16?
16, round of 16. I'm asking because in Spanish we actually have a word for that.
Oh.
And there was nothing here. Or round of 16 and then quarterfinals. So we have the semifinals ready for NA Fan Fest.
NA Fan Fest, exciting. All right. I found out that I'm not going to EU Fan Fest. I didn't get a ticket
yet.
No, they gave out the registration codes and I didn't get one.
Yeah, but you can still get the.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure they still sell the general entrances. If not, you can still find someone on the internet that says, "Hey, I got a ticket, but I'm not gonna go because I got poor in the middle of 6 months. So who wants a ticket?" And then you can grab it.
Okay, I will. I don't. I'm always worried that like I'm gonna. What is that? Is that from your chair?
No, I don't know. It was in my pocket.
Jet, if that's from your chair,
this is a screw.
Listen, your chair is falling apart. We both have this problem.
I'm sorry for the random screw.
No, everyone loves a random screw. Just like how I did that. I'm always worried, like buying things secondhand, or like getting scalped or getting the wrong thing. But I will actually try to do this earnestly. I don't know how to do that though. Do I just pretend to be someone else and say, "Hey, my name is"?
I think so. Yeah. I mean, you could probably just ask Frosty. He should know what to do in that scenario. I don't know if he's done it before, but I'm pretty sure he knows what to do in that scenario. Or M.
Ask M. Yeah. Oh, man, I would love to go. I mean, Berlin is like a short train away. I would have.
It's Berlin, not Frankfurt.
I don't know.
Quick is gonna show it.
I'll be in Berlin, the wrong city. Where are you, Final Fantasy?
Quick is gonna show at the venue in Berlin. It's like, it's pretty empty down here. Where am I gonna get my tickets?
VIP to the front row. Oh man, no. All right, Jet.
Quick.
We have a new Google Doc about a bun boy has hit the community. And then rather than going into that drama, because I think the drama's kind of lame, actually, just this particular drama. Sometimes the drama's juicy and good. This one kind of lame. I think what we should do is we just go over which races in Final Fantasy you can't play because of all the associations. So we can't play Bun Boys because they have a Google Doc problem. You can't play Aura. You can't play Aura because Aura are
male Aura.
Male Aura
specifically.
You can be female Aura. That's true. Play female Aura. You can't play any kind of Mikoje. It's just done. There's just too many. They're supposed to be rare, by the way. Lalafels should just be deleted, if I'm honest. Lalas to their children, yeah, that too. Lalafels should just be deleted.
I'm not sure if you can you play Rogadin or what is the other one that I'm thinking about?
Highlander?
Maybe.
I think no. I think there's so few Ellas in Rugged and Highlander that like you can basically get away with those because there's not been no one's done it. No one terrible has done anything with those races yet.
Yeah, I guess.
Maybe.
So
Maybe
are you gonna? Yeah. I knew. I knew. The room was tough.
The road was tough. Yeah, if you go to is it Fairy? I thought it was Sargatanis, but like yeah, I've noticed that. Like every time I go there for submarines, I just notice like, hey, there's freaking too many of these people in Limsa. And I don't condone the use of plugins ever, but there is actually a plugin that will hide all of that guy's accounts, which I think is like a good use of plugins. Being able to just ban that thing from being seen.
Yeah,
the Weeaboo Police.
The Weeaboo Police, yep.
Yep, Sarg, there you go. Yeah, the Weeaboo Police. So there is a plugin apparently, again, vanilla and console player, that you can actually just remove them and not see them. I think that's the one use of plugins. Even though all plugins are cheating, that one I condone. No, all plugins. No, I said before, all plugins are cheating, but no one cares about all cheating, right? Like no one cares about you can break the law, you can commit murder, or you could just smoke weed. They're different versions of breaking the law. No one really cares about one of them. Hopefully,
I'm pretty sure now with the blacklist features, you should be able to just go bypass it, right? Because you blacklist, or are there like 50 accounts, total different accounts?
There's multiple accounts, because you can't log in. To the best of my knowledge, you can't log in with multiple times in the same account. So I think it's like 50 service accounts or whatever it is.
Okay, yeah, let's use a plugin. Someone drop it in chat.
But also, does blocking them make them disappear, or just like hide them from shout, chat, and spam and
No, they make them disappear. You cannot see them.
Oh, okay, that's good. That's good.
They disappear. There's one video somewhere on YouTube on how it works, because I have never used it, but yeah.
He's not spending money. Limsa, you can get the Limsa for free.
Yeah, because you can just make the free accounts. You don't need to go anywhere. That is that is a big issue with being able to do up to 60 now or 70 now. That free account trial.
Yeah. So you can get I think free trial. You just have to do like literally less than 3 minutes of story to get to Limsa. Yeah, I don't know. I wish Square Enix could do something about it, but like I'm gonna guess, and I don't know how for sure, but I'm gonna guess he's using a VPN, a private a virtual machine, send several renderings of that virtual machine to do the same thing over and over again. I'm guessing that's what's happening.
I'm pretty sure there's a plugin somewhere. When I was trying to do Bard stuff, there's a plugin somewhere where you can just make your bar like little band of bards playing on venues, whatever, and it's in the trial version. You can just make them be bard and get to blah 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 blah, and it's that virtual machine. I never use it, but I know it's super easy. It's super easy to find it and make it use.
And just to be clear, Jet's knowledge of plugins comes only from researching for the world race to know what not to use. Which is both a joke and true.
Yeah. Indeed. You have to know what to ban. Otherwise,
you don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Right. In any case, I know. I think this is the end of the Bun Boy for now, right? Quick.
End of Bun Boys for now. End of Bun Boys. Just to be clear, Jet and I are play Rabbit Men, not Bun Boys. Rabbit Men.
In any case, Quick took a long vacation the last week and inspired me to do my own notes which are called differently. Now that one quick, that one quick. Thank you very much. This is the Jet News. News you didn't need. This week, egg posting strikes Twitter. User Nera says an editorial house uses AI. I think this freaking thing didn't work. Hold on. Because you should have something here.
What should I have?
Oh, there it is. Wrong
There
button. Anyway, big posting strikes Twitter. User Nera says an editorial house uses AI to translate their books and she won't name them. And more on that. Angry Twitter users hate bake posting and found the editorial house mentioned before. It was Uranus. Oops, wrong button. Uranus editions. Now, quick, we can safely assume and say that Uranus makes AI slop. In other news, fake news. The cyber news says the latest Windows update causes devices to restart in an infinite loop. The amount of reboot report are only 5 and hold on. In an infinite loop. Post was fact-checked and reported that only 5 and that there are only 5 reports and that not all Windows 11 are bad. Lastly, Bon Boy with a Google Doc got cornered by a Limsa mob with the torch emote for harassing girls in the game. If only digital torches could get any justice for now. This was the Get news you didn't need. And one day I will find how my buttons freaking work. There you go.
Well done. The Jet news you didn't need. I like it. Well done. Okay, hang on. I need to compose myself now. That was good. That was legitimately good. And I'm well done. I applaud.
It will get better.
Jet didn't brief that was coming. He just told me, "Give me a moment. I need to do a thing." And I thought, okay. And then he's like, "Hey, I hope it's funny." I was like, "Sure, it'll be fine. Just do it." And then it was funny. It was funny. Well done. Well done. Well done. All right. Now we can go to the Discord. So let's go back to 2 weeks ago. We mentioned this story, and then we showed people that you can get around it by just uploading video game screenshots or facial models. And then the joke I had written for this that would have been in the quick notes is the most predictable thing will happen is that Discord will get hacked, and then when Discord gets hacked, something will get everyone's information will get made free. Well, it turns out that's exactly what happened before I could make the joke. They literally got hacked. I had to take this out of the quick notes because you can't make a joke about a thing that happened. So yeah, the vendor got hacked, and they're like, "Hey, we're not going to do this anymore." And it's unclear how. So Discord will say, Discord sort of says both things here. They say that no one's information was preserved, but they do say that some information was stolen or exposed. Let me rephrase: not stolen. And it's unclear about hey, are people at risk or not? Now, there's only people in the UK for right now, but don't press that button. That'll be bad. What they've done is they were trying to put people, make you verify your age. Right now, if you didn't verify your age, you were then assigned to be grouped in with the teenagers and the people under 18. Here's the thing: the people that you want to not be in the under 18 might figure out that if they don't age verify, they'll be put in with the teenagers, and that's not protecting anyone. It's kind of anti-protection. It's delivering predators to prey. All I'm saying is, the good news is Discord does appear to be rolling this back right now. But it's not really protecting anyone. We'll see.
I don't know about rolling it back. I saw I saw a piece of news and a statement and saying that they are distancing themselves from persona, but not exactly breaking their ties, which
Well,
is very concerning.
distancing themselves is corporate speak for we're not going to work with that vendor, but it doesn't mean they're not going to do it through a different
Mm-hmm.
vendor or a different place. Which is again problematic. Like, this is so dumb because Discord didn't have to do this. They're not being compelled to do this. They're like,
Um, I mean, I really don't want to. I had this news, but I didn't want to bring it. Did you see what the United States did the last week? And what ask?
okay, there's been a ton of news in the United States last week. I need like specifics.
Okay, I can't remember if it was the White House or if it was CIA or something like that. They asked for Google, Discord, Reddit, and Meta to release the information of
Oh yeah.
anyone that could be targeted by ICE.
So no, anyone who is criticizing ICE, they asked for their
Criticizing ICE, yeah.
yeah, I saw this. Okay, so if you were criticizing ICE, they asked for your social media information from Facebook, from the whatever, the big social media companies. I don't remember. I remember Reddit and Facebook were on the list. I'm sure there are others. Um, that means they asked for my information because on my Facebook, I'm very critical of ICE. Not on
Yeah,
the
I
show.
mean,
Don't do politics on this show.
but they didn't ask the individuals. That is the thing. They didn't ask. They didn't say, okay, Quick is making statements against ICE. So now Facebook give us information of Quick. No, it's more like Facebook give us information so we can find who is making statements against ICE. So it's just give us information. Give us all the information you have. And in those were Reddit, Meta, um, Google, and Discord. So yeah, I know Discord is not pressure, but it is technically pressure. Every social network is pressure right now.
I I mean, I'll do you one better. This happened to me. So over Christmas, we usually go to visit my family. We would gather at my mom's house. This year they came here because I tried to travel to America or book travel to America, and the State Department gave me some trouble and asked me why I was traveling to America, and I said I'm an American citizen. I've been an American citizen my whole life. Can I travel to America? And then they said, well, what do you plan to do there? And I'm like, I'm going to visit my mom, and they wanted more details. And I said, we're not going to go. We're just not going to go.
Yeah,
That was why my family had to come here for Christmas. Anyways. Jet,
Quick.
the news you didn't need to know was very good. This won't be as good.
Oh, it will be better.
It won't be better. But we're gonna start with the quick notes real quick. Zen, gathering myself. There's an email on the screen which everyone loves. All right, time for the quick notes real quick. Bobby Kotick and Jeffrey Epstein once emailed to each other about microtransactions in video games. This is the worst thing that Jeffrey Epstein has ever done. Hang on. Oh, an island. Sex trafficking. Donald Trump? Bill Clinton? All right, hang on. All right, not the worst thing Jeffrey Epstein, but it's definitely the worst thing Bobby Kotick's ever done. What's that? Oh, hostile work environment? And, oh, breast milk from the fridge. All right, these people deserve each other. Player Obscure collector's edition was seized by customs at an airport because they thought it was an ancient relic. Now, finally, they're going to put this in a museum where Claire Obscure belongs because that is a fucking work of art. Elon Musk reportedly delayed an update to Grok because it kept getting questions wrong about Baldur's Gate. Now, listen, on the show, we've called Elon Musk a loser, a moron, a fascist, an idiot, drunk on AI, and he's all of those things. But also, he's trying to get his video game nerd credit right, and this is like the silver lining of that process. That was the quick notes real quick. Quick getting ahead of the news that he's in the Epstein files too. I'm not in the Epstein files. I can say that. I'm pretty sure Jet isn't. Mostly because well, not
The
mostly because
word
we're decent
jet.
people. We're decent people. Jet
Yeah, the
is
word
definitely in
jet
there
is there.
as a plane. As a plane, jet is in there.
But jet, not a plane, not an aircraft. This jet,
Not an
not an aircraft.
That jet, not an aircraft. That's Jet Skylar. Famously incapable of flight. Trust me, I've thrown him off many buildings.
I like that Elon Musk is just stopping AI for getting Baldur's Gate wrong.
I mean, there's some version of this where, like, we get like, one of the theories is that you're gonna have an AI that does everything, which I think is wrong. By the way, I think you're gonna have AI that does specific things. Like if you Claude Code, very good for coding. Grok maybe will be a very good video game resource. I don't think that's what Elon Musk wants it to be, but that would be a cool outcome for Grok.
No. I think, and I'm genuine about this. I think Grok is the best rage bait AI. I've seen it so many times where it's like someone says, they say something conceptually wrong, and then they say, "Hey, Grok, prove that this is right." And Grok is like, "Hey, listen, this is wrong because of this, and this." And it's like, no, you missed this right. No, that is on this storybook. But I think it's rage baiting.
I think Grok is just so there are I have my own little side hustle where I use Grok for it, and it's really good for that one thing. But most of the time, Grok is not great. It's fourth place, I think, right now, behind Claude Code, behind Gemini, behind ChatGPT. Even if you're behind ChatGPT, you're not in a great spot.
Eh,
Yeah, I don't know.
it depends, but yeah,
It depends.
I hope the bubble burst this year. It needs to burst. Stupid AI bubble. I need to upgrade my PC. Listen, I need to upgrade my PC, and everything is too freaking expensive.
So
Under.
I'll give you this. I'll say this. I think that the chance of the AI bubble popping this year is 15%, and that's like that might sound low, but I think this is as high as it's ever been in any given year. And like the economist hat on, what causes bubbles to break is someone being forced to sell at mass. Now, what I think might cause that is actually Bitcoin keeps crashing. So I think that like that might be like if people have to sell other things to make up for their Bitcoin losses, that could start a momentum of selling. There's a uh, he runs the company. His name is Michael Saylor, and he is betting his company on Bitcoin. And he is heavily underwater right now. He has lost a lot of money.
Damn. Well, I just want my GPUs, my DDRs, my RAM to be a normal price. That's all I'm asking.
Yeah. It's going to take a while. It's going to take a while for these prices to come down.
Listen, I made all the wrong decisions this year. Like I do streaming, I get paid in dollars, and the dollar is not high. I do PC things. I want to upgrade the PC. The PCs things are just too expensive. Everything is wrong. Everything is wrong. The pricing keeps getting in dollars, but from 3 months ago. So it's like it's horrible. It's horrible. My situation is worse than ever.
Oh God, I'm a little bit lucky. I'm in Europe and I get paid in euros, and the euro's doing is flat. That's all that matters. I'm happy.
I might need to change how. Yeah, how's that? But yeah. It's impressive that the dollar goes down, and it should be benefiting me that my coin is getting better. But because I'm paying in dollars, my Twitch is like, no.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jet. Listen, when I come to power and I rule the world, I will appoint you czar of streaming.
Czar of streaming.
Yes, and all your simple objective will be to create an environment where streamers are happy. Well, that never happen.
I cannot make that because happy is the other streamer.
No. Every streamer will be happy. What I'm saying is there will be one streamer and it'll be Mr. Happy.
Okay, that can happen. God damn.
God damn. All right, Jet. Speaking of Twitch streaming gone wrong, a kid on Twitch was like excited for two subs, and that went viral. And then he got 400 subs, and then Twitch gave him 50 additional subs, which is amazing, right? So I say, make him a VIP, make him a mod, VIP, and then ban him because that's what Twitch did. He was underage and had to be banned. So the short story here is he should that is the correct thing to do. He was underage and should not but that's against the TO terms of service. You can't be underage on Twitch. At the same time, this feels like the stupidest application of the rules, but it is basically correct. You can't have kids on Twitch. It's not a great place for under 18s. I'm certain that when they come back, will be better. It'll be a great spot. But like
when they come back, probably Twitch is not going to be around. They are what, 12?
12? I didn't catch the age actually, but
I think it's like 12,
12,
something like that. It's like it's gonna be coming back in 6 years. Twitch might be disappearing. In fact, the entire human race might disappear in 6 years. So
I don't think so, because I have in my professional life given projections at work that go longer than 6 years, so I need to be proven right. It's very important to me. So the human race will last. And in 6 years, 2032. That's not that far away. Oh my god, that's not that far away. I will be over 40 at that point.
Oh fuck! I would be over 42. Jesus Christ!
When this kid can start streaming, this will be the over 40 chat.
Oh my god! I'm so glad I'm not getting bald. That would be horrible at this point.
I can't imagine being a bald streamer on Twitch. That would be the worst. Like, I think all bald streamers are the worst, and like, you can't be a bald streamer on Twitch. That's right, I said it. Come after me.
Don't test me. Don't test me because I'm gonna put it on the shorts.
He's put my clips on his stream twice. Yeah, twice. He's like pulled up random Twitch clips on his stream twice. And then also you were on there. You were on there for the Healer LB incident.
Yeah. We don't talk about that. But going back to the Twitch incident with the kid, it is very interesting how disconnected the sections of Twitch are, right? Like TOS was, oh, this is a kid, let's ban them. Mm-hmm. But the Twitch part, the part that is like, oh, we need to hype this person because it's amazing of whatever they did and it's just wholesome. They don't know the TOS. They do not know the TOS, so they gifted 30 subs or 10 subs. I can't remember. 50. 50.
I think like this is very much like we've seen this in Final Fantasy. I'll give you an example in a second, but like we've definitely seen examples where the enforcement part of the company and the like the PR part are not in sync or working together, right? So this seems like, oh, the PR is like, oh, we can get a quick PR win. Let's give them 50 act a moment of good faith, and then someone's like, oh, wait a minute, this guy's not yet 18, banhammer. But we've seen this in other video games too. Like we've seen like Final Fantasy having really bad PR moments, following that up with like, here's our new gift shop idea from the Mog Station. Or if you're on WoW's having a bad PR moment, and then in the cash shop people are like, hey, look, new content, and it comes off really poorly, but very confident that those two people are not talking to each other because they would, like, one person wouldn't do this, right? But two different teams working independently would. And I'm pretty sure that's what happens.
Yeah.
When you're a content platform the size of Twitch, you can't have everyone in sync. It's just not. I mean, you probably could. It's just not.
They should. They probably have the money to make it on sync. It's not an indie company anymore. So
not a small indie company, small indie gaming company owned by the richest person or one of the richest people in the world. I think he should be unbanned, but like I understand it's rules. So my opinion is he
What?
should be unbanned, but I understand the following rules, and the rules should be applied to everyone.
Yeah, what they need to do is just PR their parents or something like that. Hey, you are gonna give them the money we were supposed to give them, the 50 subs or whatever, and we're gonna unban him. But you need to be in charge. Like you need to show on the stream and manage his stuff and blah blah blah, and that would be fine.
Yeah,
But
I
no,
agree.
they're not gonna do it.
They're not going to do that. No, that's not going to happen.
Yep,
All right,
yep,
Jet.
yep, yep, yep. Quick.
The other problem with AI is AI copies other people's good work, and then what ends up happening is AIs then copy AI. So you have AI copying AI, which copied someone else's good work. Um, and this is sort of what's going to end up. There's a I won't say the offensive version. There's a game that kids used to play called Telephone, where you would like whisper in someone's ear around the room and see what the message became. And if you're me, you would just make up the message anyways. You didn't really care.
Would you do that?
Yeah, I wasn't a great talk. I am a text messenger. I am not a. You don't call me. I'm a text messenger. So what's happened here is Google's mad that people are copying its AI without permission, even though Google scraped far reaches of the internet for AI without asking permission. And here's kind of the problem, right? So this AI is trained on other people's work, and those people are not paid. But then the AI that trains on Google doesn't pay Google, and then Google and those people whose work was copied, they still don't get paid out. And at some point, we're just going to end up with AI trained on AI trained on AI ad infinitum until we just get a squishy AI that's just vaguely familiar with the truth.
It will be a full Morbius cycle. Do you remember the first videos of Will Smith eating a spaghetti? We're gonna end up in there.
AI, no, I like the AI centipede. The AI centipede song.
Centipede is also good. Yeah. Because I don't know. It's weird because I've been seeing a trend in Twitter saying that AI is just an M dashes to write books, for instance, right?
Mhm.
And that's how you call it AI because you see M dashes, and I'm here like, no, M dashes are like fairly used by a lot of human writers across history. So that only means that that AI was trained on human models or on human stories or human made stories. So it's gonna be weird how they are gonna like the extra AI is going to decide which part of the previous AI was worth it based on what.
So,
Right?
does the AI learning from AI make the newer one better or worse? Because it learned part like in the best version of this, the AI learns the best parts of the other AI and it takes the best parts and learns on that. That's what you want.
Yeah,
Right?
that should be happening. Yeah.
But what is the best part is you know on its face a
Yeah.
subjective thing. So what if it learns on the worst parts and then we just keep repeating the worst
Getting
parts?
worse.
We end up with an AI. I'll just make this up entirely. An AI that goes and calls itself Mecha Hitler for some reason.
Not again.
I'm sorry. That was a real thing that happened. I'm sorry.
No, what I'm a bit worried is that it actually makes a correct copy of human art and human stuff at some point, and people just cannot make the difference anymore, and then everything becomes AI slop. Even though it is not AI slop, which it's already kind of happening somewhere, right?
I mean, I'm very worried about um, people older than me because I've seen instances in where a video this happened somewhat recently. A video was forwarded to my mom and it was about how the world is going to collapse on February 24th, so tomorrow. Don't know why. And so I got a panicked call. I got a panic call from my mom over the weekend, and they're like, "Hey, what's going on here? Well, the world's going to end on Tuesday." And I was like, "No, it's not." That can't be true.
What I love about this conversation is the confidence of the younger generation. Is like, no, mom, it's not gonna happen. I know it's not gonna happen. How do you not know that it's not gonna happen?
I think and then my mom like sent me the video, and I was like, "This is AI slop," and like it was. I mean, it was AI. It was AI slop. um, I don't know. I do worry that like people who are older are gonna fall for things, and like listen, in 6 years when that kid can stream, we're gonna be the old people falling for this.
I'm
There's gonna be
very worried about that.
there's gonna be a moment where we're gonna need to get someone in to help us operate Twitch chat, because it's gonna be like you're gonna be like, how do I make the screen change? And they're gonna be like, quick, you have to put your fingers in the hologram and turn it this way. I'm like, what hologram? That's gonna happen.
What I'm also worried is that allegedly our generation, the millennials, are the ones that understands the technology, and then it's like, what the fuck am I gonna do when I'm 80 and I do not understand the technology? If Gen Z and the next generations do not understand the technology either, we're gonna fall for everything.
I've seen. Listen, I've seen the world. I've seen the future, and like the kids, and I say kids as someone who is not yet. In 6 years we'll be over 40. Um,
Stop with
I,
that.
well, yeah, it will be. I have to do the math real quick. No. So like just as a like I've kids don't know how to program anything. Like we've hired people for programming skills, and they know how to vibe code. That's where we're at. And when they have to fix the vibe code, they can't do it. They called me the code master. That's right. I said it. I learned the hard way. I learned through opening Notepad and typing out code.
Painful. You're almost sounding like my uncle saying that they had to walk miles and miles to get to school.
I had a school bus that just picked me up and dropped me off at my house. It was great. School bus stopped right outside. Just came right to my house. Unless it was
getting old.
in which case they never.
We're getting old.
We're getting old. We are getting old. All right. So before the show, you may have heard that I was late because I was going for a fishing window. Well. Glitchy Stitchy. Hold on. Before we do the next joke, that was Glitchy Stitchy, my first ever Twitch follower ever. Glitchy Stitchy.
Hi.
Never misses. Anyways, all right. I miss you too, friend. I miss you too. Anyways, all right. So now for our special guest. And look, we have a 3-camera setup for our special guest that I messed up already. Is there a way to fix that?
Yes, but not there. Go to studio mode. On the right side. There you go. Don't worry, nothing is gonna change. Now go to guest. Come with the 3. No, on the left, with the 3 asterisks all the way down. There you go. And now you can change long as guest name. I'm so glad the guest is not here. They don't need to see this. No, not Fruity Stanks.
Thanks. I can't spell things. All right. Does that fix it?
For now you have to go. Hold on. No. Okay. There you go.
Right.
Fine.
All right.
There it is.
Our special guest today. You may know him as the fisher extraordinaire, the man of the fish cord, the man who organized one of the biggest fishing events ever this weekend. Don't know if you saw. Great fishing event. We have joining us today is one moment. Hey, Fruity, you're coming on the show, right? No? Oh, there's a fishing window right now. All right. Next time. We'll get you next time. All right. Sadly, Fruity can't join us. There is a fishing window right now, and the fishing never stops when you are Fruity Snacks. But um,
I'm gonna
Jet,
send this to Fruity.
Jet, you said
Quick,
go for it. Go for it. Jet,
quick.
what do you watch? What games are you playing this week?
Oh, I'm trying to get my M12S clear finally after suffering for a week and a half on M11 with PF not being able to mitigate for shit. And on Friday, probably, we're going to start with Mr. Leon S. Kennedy coming back to Raccoon City in Resident Evil 9 Requiem.
Ooh, nice. How far have you gotten in M12?
That was my second day in M12 when you joined BC, which was Saturday. And I managed to made it to Act 3, clean up Act 3 of Phase 1. I'm going to go into the mines like immediately after this.
Okay. You should run to the mines because I'll let you know the mines. The mines are not a great place to be.
I know.
Every PF, even if it's like P2 clear prog, is actually just it's just Act 3 cleanup. Even if it's a clear, even
okay. If it's Act 3, I'm okay. I was getting worried if everything was Act 2 cleanup.
By the way, if you and this is something I made in the Discord. If you need like a cheat sheet to put up on a second monitor, I made a really useful one for all of Act 1 and for Act 2, but I haven't put the Act 2 one in there. But the Act 3 one is in there.
Nice. Act 2 is it's super. It's
all of Phase 1. All of Phase 1, not just. That's what I meant to say.
Okay, yeah. Phase 1. Phase 2, I think it depends on the strategy that PF is going to use because I've been watching Sindolf going a bit insane with the strats running on PF. So I don't know.
I'll tell you what the best strats are. The best strats are whatever clears. The second best strats are actually DN Rep 1, Banana Codex Rep 2, Uptime Idyllic. And that everything else is just nonsense.
Listen, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to get my M12S clear this week. So when weekend happens, I'm just going to message you and M and everyone, and let's see if we can get it because I won't have time to do M12S as soon as I'm start doing Resident Evil 9.
Oh, there you go.
And what about you, Quick? What are you going to do?
I've got reclears. I've got I have to make a loot sheet because I'm in charge of the static now. Haha. And I decide who gets the loot, and I do it. I've been told I do it in a very unfair way to me, but I do it in a very generous way to everyone else. But who cares? No. We have static reclears. We got achievements to grind out. I'm more than halfway through all of the fish in Final Fantasy. I'm more than halfway through. I will eventually have all the achievements.
Nice.
Because Glitchy Stitch is here, just need to know the glitch. The current thing I'm doing in Final Fantasy is getting all of the achievements, and this is consuming my life. And I was originally racing another streamer, but they were not up to. They couldn't keep up with my steep and fast climb up the achievement mountain. No.
What Quick needs to do is the content to YouTube while doing achievement huntings, and then it'll be a fair race, which is the other streamers don't.
The other streamer, so the other streamer, Cider Spider, great human being. Doesn't know about the race. This is an invisible race up the stairs. Like if you've ever raced someone up the stairs, but you don't tell them you're racing, but then you get to the top of the stairs and you're like silently happy. That's what this is. It's my race upstairs. And it turns out I thought I would get smoked because I have a 9 to 5. Can't always be on the game. And they are playing full time, and it just turns out that my 9 to 5 did not stop me. Mostly because I can work from home, and then I can adjust my work schedule around fishing windows.
Fishing windows. I can't believe you went late for the free show for a fishing window. It's fine. It's fine though. It's fine.
I was late. The show started late because there was a fishing window. I thought I would be able to. Yeah, the man with the angelic voice. I wish my voice was as deep and baritone as his. I don't know if baritone's right, but I think it is. I think I just assumed the word baritone means deep, so I just
Is
assumed that.
it?
I don't know what baritone means. I just think it sounds like it means deep. Sorry, he's got a very nice
Um,
deep voice. He did the mad because small around true fishing priorities. Exactly. But yeah, Glitchy Stitchy, my first ever Twitch viewer, first ever Twitch enjoyer. When I didn't even know what I was streaming about.
nice.
Yeah, glad they came back. They're on this channel. They are royalty.
Now Quick knows what he's streaming. He doesn't know how he's streaming it, which is different.
The achievement that there's an achievement that everyone bots, and the botting like bots as in like programs or whatever.
Automatic. Yeah.
The which is the 30,000 the 30,000 accursed horde. And I don't want to be accused of botting, so I basically might just turn a part of my YouTube channel into me getting this achievement. I think that's just what's going to happen, and I'm just going to be in there every day grinding out the accursed hordes in various deep dungeons. I don't know which one.
Pilgrim's Traverse, right? Should be these Pilgrim's Traverse, and maybe Palace of the Dead should be easy, right?
So
because
if you're trying to just spam, the meta is I forget which set of floors, but it's to go into Heaven on High, and then there's like I think it's floor 21. Every time floor 21 has a like an accursed horde somewhere. Yeah, and then you just go to this one spot and you just you enter, it enters in, go to the spot, exit, enter in, go to the spot, exit. Just keep spamming that over and over again. That's what I've heard, and then so the bot version will then do this. I will go insane if I have to do it, but I also might just go insane getting all the accursed hordes. So what we're gonna do is when I go for that title, I'm just gonna dump all the logs onto YouTube and be like, listen, I'm just here to try and get accursed hordes. And what I think I'll try to do is just go into different deep dungeons and just get clears and accursed hordes. That's what I'm gonna do.
Sounds fair.
But listen, we're putting that achievement off for way down the line. That's way down the line.
When are you gonna start prepping for Criterion Dungeon?
Why is everyone hyped for Why is everyone hyped for buns? Everyone is hyped for well, I don't know if you saw this. There was a Google Doc that hit the building about a bun boy who another bun boy who harassed. Yeah, there you go. Who was harassing women, and there's a whole Google Doc about them. Very important to know. Jet and I, it looks like we play Vieira, but we're actually rabbit men, not bun boys. Very, very important distinction for us. Why is everyone hyped for bun boys? The occult Preston is it has so much potential to be fun, and it just got everything wrong. What were you saying, Jet?
No, I haven't said anything.
No, I think.
But I can say that Occult Curiosity is like Eureka that you probably did. Did you did Eureka, Glitchy? Back in the time, because it's the same thing. It's the same concept. And Bun Boys is just, they are just twinks. And everyone loves a twink.
Everyone loves a twink. Oh.
Until they harass other twinks. And then it's like no one loves that twink. So here we are in that part of the cycle.
Yeah. We did a bit earlier about what jobs you can play. Basically, you're playing Elizin, female aura, Highlanders, Thailanders, not Thailanders. Highlanders.
Thailanders? Did you just say Thailanders? Oh my god, this show is getting so many clips. I'm loving it.
No. Highlanders, Midlanders. Because the middle of the person, like if you have a person standing up, there's the head, there's the feet, in the middle is the thigh. Honestly, trying to see like Boss Show was more fun and Eureka was more fun, but like the OC tried to somehow got the worst parts of both of them.
OC, I think is overly optimized right of the bat. So you can just go and it's just like, I want to level up, and you level up super fast, or doing exactly one thing. There's no other way. You do one thing, and that's it.
Dami Mami Rogodames. Those are like there's no Google Doc about Dami Mami Rogodames. Everyone loves them. It's optimized for running the Fork Tower Blood, I think. I think so too. The Fork Tower Blood is I need to get back in there because I still need the triple triad card. I need 51 more clears. Actually, that's what I'm gonna do after the show. I'm gonna go back into the Fork Tower.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Criterion. Are you gonna pick for Criterion?
So I will not be able to get the weapon for myself, so I don't think I can do Criterion on server up.
But you have the clear, right? Are you doing static with your main?
I'm doing static with my main, so I don't have
that makes all the sense.
Because I'm a tank. I'm
yeah, you're on the last.
I'm way down the list. We started in week 3, so this upcoming week would be week 8. But because we started in week 3, we're 3 weeks behind. Criterion drops next week. Not gonna get it.
But you can get lucky and the weapon drops.
I could get lucky if a tank weapon drops. Maybe I do it. So they've said, okay, Yoshi. All right, when does Criterion release? They've said early March. And the Japanese, as I understand, the Japanese interpretation of early March is the 1st through the 10th. And there are 2 days. There are 2 Tuesdays on the 1st and the 10th. And that is the 3rd and the 10th. If it's the 3rd, that means next week, right?
Yep.
I feel
it sucks for me.
I feel like they would have told us if the patch is coming next week. Unless I just missed it.
I mean, they still have the entire week to tell us. Usually they can tell us just 3 days in advance. Everyone knows it's like the 3rd or the 10th. There is no other date anymore. It should be there. But yeah, I don't know. I hope they tell us soon, like tomorrow. It'd be great if they tell us tomorrow when the next patch comes out.
So Cosmic Exploration not having a whole... There's no racing component to Cosmic Exploration, right?
Not. I mean, there is, but it's overcomplicated. So because it's an individual world, not even servers. So yeah.
But there's gonna be as the world race expert. Are you guys not expecting to have a world race cast next week?
Yeah, we have everything is running as smooth as possible to have a race tomorrow, even if we have to. But yeah, I don't know. I think my honest take on this is that Square Enix and Yoshi P thinks the Criterion is no longer race worthy, and that's why they are not going to announce it. That is my opinion.
Okay.
Not the world race scene opinion. It's just my personal one.
Fair enough. Well, we'll see. We'll find out. All right.
Quick.
It's been a good show, even though it started late.
It was a great show. I'm gonna have so much fun making shorts of this.
I appreciate that you're doing it. We're gonna hang out with Twitch chat, but we're gonna play the outro. Goodbye, YouTube.
Bye, YouTube.